afternoon or good evening, depend where you are tuning in from. Welcome to ZenFit. This is not a workout, this is a total Zen out. Today we're going to really focus on relaxation. So for this session, I'm going to ask you to grab either an exercise ball or maybe a chair or a stool and 1 or 2 cushions, right? We're going to get really nice and comfortable. And we are going to kick off with some nice flowy, stretchy, I know I'm off the screen, flowy, stretchy movements, right? Just to kind of open up the hips a little bit. Let me just adjust a little bit this up. Let's bring this forward and then up a little bit just for the first part whilst we're standing here. Good. All right. So just put the ball and the chair aside for now. And let's begin, right? First things first, you're going to bring the feet shoulder width apart, right? We're going to take some nice deep breaths. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, reach, exhale down. Inhale up, reach all the way up, and then here you're going to start just shifting your body like a palm tree, side to side, right? So getting into a nice lateral stretch here. Good. Nice deep breaths. Great work. All right. Good, and then from there we're going to come into some nice forward bends all the way down. Sweep the arms back and sweep the arms up. Lean back, and again, come on forward all the way down. Sweep the arms back and then all the way up. Back, 2 more. Good, really let go of any stress and any tension. There we go, last one. And come on up and release down. Good, from here you're going to open the feet nice and wide. Your feet are still facing forward, right? And we're just going to take one big stretch to the side. And then come on back up, right? Then you're going to open both sides. Rotate one foot here. Lean towards that foot. And then come on, reach up. Notice the stretch here in the TFL and the side. Maybe you can bring your hand on your shin. Breathe. Make sure you're not leaning forward and that you are keeping your fingers going towards the ceiling, opening up so your chest is facing forward, not down. Forward, right? Good. Breathe here. Stretch out. Good. Hold it, but try to be relaxed. Feel a good stretch. And then come on up and switch sides. Turn the foot the other way. Glide towards the side. Lean down. And same principle here. Make sure the chest is rotating forward. Fingertips are going towards the sky. And you're getting that nice stretch in the side here, right? Good. Hold it here. Keep breathing. Nice, let go of any tension. Good job. And then come on up, rotate back. Let's bring the arms above, bend the knees and then lean forward. Open the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, press the palms, and then come on all the way down, using your arms as a lever. And then here you're just going to move your arms back and forth. We're trying to just release any tension in the shoulders and let the head hang. Good. Release the knees down, the hips down. Let go of the hands. Come and place the hands on the floor on the inside of the feet and press your arms on the inside of your thighs. Little bit intense hip opener here. Really good though. Nice work. All right, bring those hips back up in the air. A little feather on the floor, an angel must have come by. Usually it's my grandma. And then now you're going to walk your hands out in front, right? And press the floor away with your hands and feel your spine lengthening here. I'm going to give you a little side view so you can see what I mean. So they're pressing away, right? And your hips are still aligned above your ankles. And you're reaching far, far, far and lengthening the spine. So you're having to use your abdominals and your core, okay? Good. Walk the hands back in, lower the hips, you're back into that initial position, and then come on, rise all the way up and release down. Great job. All right. One more little piece of work standing, and then we're going to go down to our relaxation. Do not worry. So, again, feet are nice and wide. We are going to rotate all the way to one side. Okay, so your feet are still parallel. They're both pointing forward. You're going to square your hips. You might start feeling a nice stretch in the calf of the back leg. That is good. Make sure you scoop through your tailbone, right? Engage, square the hips going forward, right? And then we're going to bend gently the front knee, okay? Bending your front knee here. And then come forward a little bit more. You might start to need lifting the back heel. That's fine, right? And then now you're going to lean forward a little bit to create one straight line, shoulder to heel. Good, and then you're going to bring the arm up, so straight line heel to fingertips. Great job, and then from here you're going to rise up. The torso getting a nice stretch in that hip flexor. Then you're going to lean towards the opposite side. Deepening the stretch a little bit. Inhale up, come back through the center. We're going to take this to the other side. Rotate your feet to the other side. So feet are still parallel, right? Toes are pointing forward, pressing back with your back leg. Scoop through your tailbone, square your hips. Breathe here. Might feel that stretch in the back heel. Start bending the front knee a little bit. It's getting a little bit more intense. Good. Bend a little bit more. Good. So now we might need to lift the heel, but you're creating a nice line. Shoulder to heel. Reach your arm up. Lean forward a little more. Great. And then here you're going to lift the torso up, getting a nice stretch in that hip flexor. Hold it here. Then lean towards the opposite side. Feel the stretch hip flexor psoas. Breathe deeply. Good, and come on up and back through the center. Nice work. All right. Down on the ground, one stretch for the hips, and then we're on our ball, and I'm going to show you. It's all going to be wonderful. So you're down on all fours. You are going to slide your right knee towards your right hand, pivot the foot in front of your left knee, slide your left leg behind, right? You're in that nice little pigeon. And now what you want to do is you want to square your hips. So your goal is to try and get this hip flexor all the way down and this glute all the way down, right? Might not be possible, and that's totally fine. Some days it does, some days it doesn't. That's cool. All right, and then come all the way down. See if you can surrender to this. It can be a little bit intense, so not to worry. If this is where you're at today, that's fine. But just enjoy this. And keep really your attention to bringing this hip flexor towards the ground and at the same time bringing this glute towards the ground, right? Breathe, good. Because this, when you're stretching the back of your hip and the front of the other one, right? And then we switch, yeah? Good. Ooh, let go of any tension. Right? Just hold it here, a couple more breaths. If you can get a little closer, melt into this. And then slowly bring yourself back up, tuck that back foot, and then come on up. Whew, wriggle your tail a little bit. And then let's do the same the other side. So slide your left knee towards the palm of your left hand. Let me get right here so you can see better. Pivot the foot, slide your back leg, right leg back. And then here we go. Come on and make your way down. Same thing. We're trying to get this glute close to the floor and the hip flex on the other side close to the floor. Now, if you have a tendency to deal with sciatica, tight hips, this is a great one to do, but you really need to let go of the tension. I've been having bad sciatica on this side, and I know need to let go. And that sciatic nerve goes through the piriformis, right? So if piriformis gets all tight. Just melt down, let go of any tension. See, I'm already getting a lot lower. You just gotta mentally let go, right? Okie dokie. Couple more breaths here. Surrender completely. And then when you're ready, work your way back up. Slide your leg back. Wriggle your tail. And here we go. All right, so grab your chair or your exercise ball. You can grab a pillow as well to put your head on it. So don't put the head on it just yet, because we're going to do something else first, okay? So you've got your chair or your exercise ball. You're going to lay down. Let me put myself this way, this will be better. Right, you're laying down. Arms are in a T shape, okay? Extended out. And first things first, you're just going to exhale your right ear towards the ground. And try to bring your right ear as close as possible to the ground. Inhale through the center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. So you really have to be moving quite slowly. And this is going to do a couple of things. So keep going. Exhale to the side. Inhale through the center. Exhale, other side. So keep doing this gentle movement for your neck and for your head. And what this is doing, it's doing a couple of things. It's massaging the back of your head, right? It's massaging the back of your head. And it's also stretching out your neck a little bit, but in a very, very supported way. And then because you have your legs elevated, right? Because your legs are up in the air, it's also reducing the amount of work that your heart has to do. So you're really able to kind of calm down the nervous system and relax a little bit more. Now, if the shoulders are tight, you're going to struggle to turn your head. So really just take a moment, open up your shoulders. See, can you bring the shoulder blades down, back, closer together? Opening up. Good. All right, and on the next one, we're going to hold the head a little longer to the side. And close your eyes here. Just relax. Tune in onto your breathing. Keep focusing on having the opposite shoulder down in contact with the ground and feel your neck stretching. Come on, inhale through the center. And exhale, let's hold it longer on the other side. Same thing, press your shoulder towards the ground, opposite shoulder, feel the stretch, the opening in the neck. And then inhale back through the center. Bring your arms down alongside your body. And here's what you're going to be doing. If you want to grab your pillow now to place your head on it, you can. Okay, we're not really going to be moving the head anymore. Okay, so get yourself nice and comfortable. Your arms alongside your body. You're going to inhale, your arms all the way back behind you. Exhale, bring your arms down, right? So every time you inhale, the arms float up, and then exhale, bring them back. So go slowly, take your time, right? And pair your breathing to your movement. Nice and slow, somewhere between maybe 4 and 6 counts. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it's roughly that. 5 counts to inhale all the way up and reach behind, and then 5 counts, 6 counts, sorry, to come all the way down. And again. Good, and release. Keep going with this floating sensation. Controlling your movement. And now what I want you to start doing is adding a stretching aspect to this. So when you come all the way down, imagining you trying to touch the wall away from you with your fingertips. And then when you're coming all the way up and back, same thing, trying to have your fingertips go as far as possible, right? Your arms stay nice and straight, right? They're not bending. They're staying straight and they're stretching far behind. And then coming down with every exhalation. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling down. Good. Great. Now bring your arms all the way behind you. And with your right hand, grab your left forearm. And then give it a big pull, like a big stretch. And then release, and with your left hand, grab your right forearm. And give it a pull, a big stretch here. Good job. Now you're going to interlace your fingers, right? Stretch behind. Then you're going to rotate the palms, stretching above you. So right now, your palms are towards the ceiling, so opening the wrists, right? And then stretch all the way behind you, keeping that style of finger interlace, and the palms turns toward the outside. And then you're going to come all the way down in front of you, and you keep those fingers interlaced like this, and reaching back, all right? And then notice how this is adding a different type of a stretch component to your shoulders, to your upper back, opening up your upper back. We'll just relax. Nice and smoothly, down, and then up, and down. Couple more. Good, and then just relax your arms, palms facing up in the ground. You're going to lift your left leg up to the sky, flex the foot, and then from here, you're going to try to bring your leg a little bit closer towards your chest. So keeping the leg straight and just bring the leg closer. So nice stretch in the hamstring here. Foot is really flexed, right? Sole of the foot towards the ceiling. Imagine you're trying to press the ceiling with the heel. Bring the leg towards you. And then you're going to lower it down towards your chariot ball and then bring it back up. And then down and back up and down and back up. Let's do 3 more here. Good. And 2. Nice. And the last one. Good, and then release this leg down, stretch your other leg up all the way up to the ceiling, foot flex, heel going towards the sky, and then leg comes towards you. And just the first one is just focusing on the stretch, bringing the leg closer towards you, right? Bringing your leg closer towards you. As you exhale. You might notice a little bit of gentle abdominal work here. Very gentle, very subtle, right? We're just here focusing a lot on the stretching aspect, the back of the leg, right? Breathe. Good job. And then now release your leg down, let it touch, and then come on back up and down and up. Good job. Keep going here. We'll do another 2. And the last one. Great work. All right, good to know. Your legs are here. You're nice and relaxed. You're going to remove that pillow from underneath your head just so that you've got some proper alignment. With your hands, you're going to grab the underneath your head and just imagine you're lengthening your neck, right? So you're bringing your head nice and flush on the ground, lengthening the back of your neck. And then you're going to open your arms wide. You can place your pillow actually on your chest and abdomen if you want to create a little bit of grounding. Palms are facing up towards the ceiling, and you're just going to close your eyes here and tune in for a moment. And here what we're going to do, we're just going to practice the exercise of letting go of our body and surrendering to complete bliss and relaxation. So starting from the feet, just wriggle your toes a little bit, maybe do a few ankle circles, and then maybe notice how your feet are already quite relaxed because they spent a while up here. And go along your legs, calves, knees, thighs. Maybe here you're gripping a little bit in your thighs and in your hip flexors, but just let go. Know that you have a chair or a ball that is supporting you, and you don't need to do any work. So give yourself permission to surrender and let go here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Great, and then now with your hands, go ahead, just lift your hips up a little bit and make sure you're lengthening the bottom part of your spine. Right, there we go, good. And bring your attention to your glutes, your hips, and your lower back. And notice how everything is feeling. You let go of any tension down there as well. Surrender completely, knowing that your body is fully supported. Then work your way up your spine, so low back, mid back, upper back. Let's check into those shoulder blades and those shoulders, how they're feeling. Right? Same thing, completely supported. They don't need to do anything. Tell them to just poof, relax. Right? And bring your attention to your rib cage. Is it relaxed? Is it soft? Or is it grippy and tight? Well, see what you can do there to try and let go of any tension you might be holding on to. So you can breathe a little bit deeper. And now speaking of breathing, we're going to take a couple of deep inhalations and deep exhalations, imagining we're filling the tank all the way from the bottom, from the pelvis, all along up the spine, right? Picture it going up your spine. It's easier to picture it's in the spine as opposed to the organs in the front part of the body. So here you go, start inhaling. Air's coming through your nose all the way down into your pelvic floor, and as you inhale, you are filling it up along your spine. All the way up back of the neck, and then start exhaling it down. And again, I want you to take 3 more of those sort of deep breaths and really picturing the air coming inside and lengthening your spine, filling yourself all the way up to the hairline at the back of the head. Here you go. Last one. Now you're going to do one more, and you're going to imagine that when you're inhaling your big balloon, and when you're exhaling, that balloon is softening completely, right? And now when you're going to do it one more time, inhale, lengthen the spine, fill up with really good air, and then empty the balloon and feel everything softening, completely softening. Good. And then now you're going to just remove that pillow, lift your legs all the way up in the sky, place that pillow underneath your legs, underneath your hips, sorry. And now you're in that nice waterfall position. And then today you're going to bring one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And you're just going to keep the legs floating here a little bit. Completely relaxing. Then bring your arms alongside your body and point and flex your feet 5 times. 3, 2, 1, and then go into some gentle rotations. 5 in one direction, and then 5 in reverse direction. Good. And float the legs a little closer to your body. Gently bend the knees closer to you, so the legs are still up in the air, but the knees are bent and your thighs are resting on your abdomen or your chest. And then slowly lower your feet down. Roll over to one side and lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Right. Bring the soles of your feet to touch here. Interlace your fingers in front of them. Lean forward. As if you're trying to curl up into a little ball, as if you're trying to bring the crown of your head onto the tip of your fingers and toes. And then using your feet, lift yourself up. Nice big inhale up. And exhale. Wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this ZenOut session, which is extremely restorative, relaxing, and we let go of a lot of tension in our body. So I invite you to take it easy, at least for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Drink plenty of water, and I shall see you very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Bye.